ISO 27001 is the fastest growing compliance in the world, and for good reason. It is incredibly comprehensive, universally accepted, and highly adaptable in its approach to data security. And a part of this adaptiveness comes from the fact that it is frequently updated. And that's what we're covering today. ISO 27001 was recently updated to a 2022 version from its previous version in 2013. This update brings several changes, both big and small, all of which we're going to dive through today. Sprinto helps hundreds of customers get ISO 27001 compliant every year, empowering companies to meet both their business and their security goals. Towards the end of the video, we'll also cover how companies just like yours reduce their cost and time required for ISO 27001 by up to 80%. Let's start with the small changes first. The name is the first noticeable change that you take into account. While the title of the 2013 version used to be ISO IEC 27001 Information Technology Security Techniques, the 2022 version has a brand new title, ISO IEC 27001 Information Security, Cybersecurity and Privacy Protection. This name change is in line with the more holistic nature that ISO 27001 has come to encompass when it comes to data security. The second change is the length. The 2013 document used to be 23 pages long, while the 2022 version is only 19. This trimming is reflected in several parts of the standard, but we'll get to that in a second. ISO 27001 is divided into two parts. The first part are what's known as clauses. They range from 0 to 10. The second part is known as Annex A. Let's deal with part 1 first. The clauses 0 to 10 again are split into two parts. Clauses 0 to 3 deal with the introductory elements of ISO 27001 and remain unchanged from the 2013 version. Clauses 4 to 10 on the other hand had a little rejig. This is what clauses 4 to 10 contained in the 2013 version. And as you can see in the 2022 version, while the headings are the same, the clauses did get additional content and subpoints. There's a link in the description if you want specifics about this. Here's Devika Anil, certified ISO 27001 auditor, tell you a little bit more about that.
What has changed really in the clauses is some terms have been made more broader in terms of interpretation. I think a good example is to take one that said it was in 8.1. They used to call it as outsourced parties. Anything that is outsourced parties needs to be controlled, right? Now they've more said it in a fashion that any externally provided product and services, related to your ISMS need to be controlled and so on. So that brings in a lot more scope. So earlier, I think we used to only call out AWS or your cloud provider. One other major change throughout the document is that they've sort of changed the employee reference to staff members, because we have a lot of different contractors and outsourced employees who work with us. So they've made it more generic. One other major change in the clauses, they've taken to a very documented or a evidence or a result-based approach to everything that an organization has to do. So rather than making it seem like compliance is like a checklist, they're asking for documented evidence across all of these sections now. They're saying that you have to show us that you've put in these measures and they are effective as well. Like you're able to gather some learnings through these exercises. You're incorporating them to continual improvement.
The second part of ISO 27001, like we mentioned, was Annex A, and this saw a lot more changes. Annex A housed the controls part of ISO 27001, and in 2013, Annex A had 114 controls. The 2022 version added 11 new controls, but the total number of controls actually dropped to 93. How were there more controls added but fewer controls overall, you ask? Several controls in ISO 27001 2022 were merged for brevity and for ease, leading to a fewer number of controls. Of the original 114 controls, 57 were merged, though the requirements remained largely the same. 23 were renamed and 35 were unchanged. It's important to note here that no controls from the 2013 version were deleted during this exercise. And it's not just the number of controls that have changed, it's how they've been housed to. 2013 had 14 different sections for the controls and questions, whereas the 2022 version has a much simpler 4. People, organizational, technological, and physical. Let's hear from Devika Anil again.
How they've worded the 11 new controls is that they've focused on 3 major topics when they've written these 11 new controls. One is around cyber security, one is around cloud security, and one is around data protection. And I think that was a fair thing or an obvious thing to come out in the new update, because we're seeing a lot more cyber attacks these days. We're sort of seeing a mass adoption of companies going into cloud technologies. We're also seeing more and more countries sort of adopting data protection or privacy regulations similar to GDPR. What they're really expecting a company to do is to do the risk assessment, identify what are your risks as a company, identify the controls you have to put in place to mitigate these risks. Then you're expected to sort of compare it with the standard and identify where your controls really fit into those Annex A controls itself.
Again, there's a link in the description if you want to know exactly what these new controls entail. Now, to the all-important question, how does ISO 27001:2022 affect your organization and its compliance? If you're watching this video, you're realistically in one of two camps. You're either A, already ISO compliant and wondering what these changes mean for your existing compliance program, or you're looking to get compliant and you're wondering if you should go for the 2013 version or the 2022 version, or if there's any difference between them at all. If you're already compliant, most experts in Sprinto and outside agree that the 2022 changes will have a minimal impact on your overall security posture, about 5% of extra effort.
Really speaking, there is not too much surprise and not too much additional that a company will have to implement, even if they look at the 11 new controls, because most of those controls are actually a part of even existing implementations. For example, there is a new control around business continuity, which is already something that's taken care of. There is a specific control that calls out secure coding practices now, although it was also a part of common implementation in the 2013 version. These 11 new controls, although new, will be already implemented in most companies. However, they've just tried to call it out to make it more relevant to technology companies these days.
And if you're looking to get compliant, certifying bodies have until October of 2023 to move to the 2022 version, although most of them will probably start earlier. Sprinto, for example, already helps companies get compliant with ISO 27001:2022, and using compliance automation, Sprinto customers get compliant in just 4 to 6 weeks, and for a fraction of the $50,000 to $60,000 it would otherwise cost. And if you're an early stage startup, you can get even better deals thanks to Sprinto's Ignite program. Book a demo using the link below or visit sprinto.com today.